Boy, what a day, huh? What a week. Special place for me, for sure. Man, I don't know where to start, but, you know, just to give you a little background on the place, you know, in 2001, I came down here and pre-practiced for that tournament and had just a horrible practice. Horrible. Didn't hardly, you know, get on any fish or anything, and I ran down to the Bayou Black area, and it's where I'd fished in tournaments before, and you know, I got a few bites in practice, and that was it. That's all I had to go to. And after the first day, I was like, man, I was in third place, and you know, lo and behold, I ended up winning. That was all the classics that I'd fished to that point. I think it was my 11th one. I never. A lot of times I had a game plan. I thought I could win. And that one, I'm like, boy, here we go. I'm going to take it in the shin in this one. And I turned around and won it. And came here, and I didn't come in the off season and scout it or anything like that. I just said, you know, this time of year things change fast, and I said I'm not going to come down here and scout it or anything. I've got an idea of what areas potentially hold fish, and I ruled out Venice long before because I knew that the Mississippi's cold. I live where it starts, and it's snowy up there, and there's no way that you can fish 3 days here without having it being fogged in down there and this time of year. So I just said, you know, I'm going to gamble on the other areas on Bayou Black and around Bayou Signet, and got it. The 3 days of practice, it was brutal again. It was cold, but boy, when I saw Lake Katawachi and saw all that grass out in front of that barrier, and then I didn't know any better. I never talked to anybody or anything, but I ran on plane when the water was real low behind there, and I saw these black spots out there. It was a perfect sunny day there in practice, and saw these black spots, and I thought, maybe those grass clumps, and I kind of clipped a couple things with my engine. I made a huge loop all around behind that barrier, and those of you from around here know what's back there. I told some of the guys, I said, boy, I'm pretty lucky. I said, I'll probably win the tournament because you should never be able to do that without knocking your lower unit off. And, you know, I went back through there and fished it. And that's the thing that impressed me the most about it is you don't have hard bottom on very many places here in the Delta. I mean, it's mud everywhere. And bass need hard bottom to spawn. You know, they got to spawn on a stump or a lily pad root or something. And to me, it just had all the habitat out in front and tremendous spawning area, protected area with a lot of hard bottom and a lot of grass around those stumps. I said, this has got to be the place. And I checked it 2 times in practice and never got a bite. And said, you know, on Wednesday of the official practice day, I said, as it warmed up, just looking at the full moon coming and everything, I said, this is the place to win. And there's just no doubt. And I fished there, and I had 3 bites back there. But one of them was like a 8 or 9 pounder. So I pretty much made up my mind right then. I said, you know what, I'm going to gamble on this place. And it was, from first off on day one, it was lights out back there. I knew I'd made the right decision.